Hey hackers, Crystalupalui here. Welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we're diving into the super hack that all the pros know, but very few of them mention. I'm going to walk you through 2 blog posts that really helped me level up my skills. And if you're just starting out or struggling with HackThebox machines or try hack me, this is for you. These insights help me actually save a lot of wasted time and hopefully help you focus on things that really matter. So first off, we're going to look at a blog post by OXDF, great guy, called When Easy Isn't Easy, How to Build Skills for Hacking Success. And if you ever felt stuck or thought this easy machine isn't easy for me, trust me, you're not alone. So let's get right into it. All right, here we go by OXDF. Let's take a look. When easy isn't easy, how to build the skills for hacking success. The truth about completing content to build real-world hacking and cybersecurity skills, even easy ones. All right, let's scroll down. We often see reviews on easy rated content at the HackThebox that reads, "This wasn't easy for me," or "I'm a beginner, this was really hard." Sounds familiar? So many new hackers think easy should mean beginner friendly, but in HackThebox's world, easy is relative. What's easy for someone with tons of experience can be a major challenge for a beginner, and it's okay to struggle. It means we're just learning. At HackThebox, we want people to be successful on our platform. We want you to build the skills needed to effectively hack and defend. However, there's a blunt truth behind building real skills in cybersecurity. Cybersecurity isn't easy. The fact is, this is not an easy profession, hobby, skill set to develop. It takes technical knowledge, creativity, and hard work. We release new machines, challenges, and Sherlocks every week, and this content provides a competitive event for many of the best hackers in the world to practice, develop, and test their skills. Content is rated easy, medium, hard, or insane, but what do these labels mean exactly? The term easy is only meaningful relative to some baseline. What's easy for an experienced pen tester may be difficult for a university student just starting in cybersecurity. What's easy for a student may be challenging for a child learning to read and type. I love this. This is such a valuable reminder. Just because something's labeled easy doesn't mean you should be able to solve it right away. Take your time to understand the techniques and don't rush it. You're building skills here that will serve you in real life situations. Now, would you attempt a marathon without any experience? Many people who compete in them may label difficult courses as easy or hard based on factors like typical climate, the terrain to be traveled, steep hills on the course, and that would drastically increase the difficulty of the race event. When people compete in marathons, the elite race to win, but most are happy to finish the race or compare the results against their own previous best to look for improvement. That's what I like doing. That's because an easy marathon is something that the majority of people couldn't do. And no one shows up at a marathon without any experience and just runs it, expecting it to be easy. Similarly, hacking into machines is a hard skill set that takes time to develop. Solving challenges in categories such as cryptography, AI, and forensics is technically complex. Performing triage and incident response on a realistic data is challenging. And much like the marathon, to finish even the easiest scenarios takes a lot of hard work, training, and expertise. One of the hardest skills to build is the ability to face the technology you know little to nothing about and figure out how it works and how to exploit it. This is the core of hacking, learning to break down new technologies. And it looks like HackThebox forces you to figure things out on your own. I know it could be frustrating, but this is exactly how you grow as a hacker. Every time you struggle, you're just getting better. That's a skill all the best hackers build, and it can be a very frustrating one to develop. I know. Still, at HackThebox, we aim to deliver interesting competitive hacking experiences to both push and bring joy to amazing hackers all over the world. So what if you're just starting? Does this mean HackThebox isn't for you? Absolutely not. There's a lot of resources available for you to level up at a faster, more enjoyable pace. Build your base with HackThebox Academy, starting point and guided mode. If you're just getting started, HackThebox Academy has tons of free introductory modules that provide the foundational knowledge necessary to start hacking and getting your foot in the information security profession. HackThebox Academy and Starting Point are amazing if you're a new beginner. Don't skip these resources. I went through them and they cover the basics, so you're not diving into the deep end unprepared. These are real tools to help you build the skills needed to take on even those easy machines. The Starting Point offers 28 very easy rated machines with walkthroughs and questions to help you guide you through. Once you've mastered those, almost all easy and medium retired machines come with guided mode, a series of questions designed to help you find the intended path to hack the machine. Retired content comes with write-ups as well, and there's nothing wrong with using them to build your skill sets. We understand that it can be discouraging to find something labeled easy and struggle with it, but keep the marathon analogy in mind. Hacking is difficult, much like running a marathon. Most people couldn't even dream of doing it. Stick with it. It will all be more satisfying when you submit that flag. I love this comparison. So if you stick with it, every win feels incredible because you know how much effort went into it. So remember, hacking is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And that flag, well, it'll feel so much more rewarding when you earned it. So now that we have the right mindset, let's switch gears and look at the next blog post called HackThebox Machine Submission Guidelines. This next blog will help you understand how machines are actually created on HackThebox, and it'll give you a sense of what you're supposed to be looking for when you hack. Machine Submission Requirements written by Ryan Gordon. And it looks like this was updated 2 months ago. So let's take a look. Machine requirements, general requirements. Okay. So the machine format needs to be on VMware, Workstation, or VirtualBox. Please avoid Hyper-V. Okay. Use only domains with the .htb top level domain, for instance, Sumbox at HackThebox. Okay. Make sure you're using the recent operating systems. Unless your exploitation path requires it, use an operating without a GUI. For example, Ubuntu server and Ubuntu Dex rather than Ubuntu desktop. Okay. Let's see here. Don't include any commercial software. Sure. The usernames need to match the home directory names for each user. For instance, if the user is called Bob, make sure the home directory for this user is in home Bob or C users Bob. Okay. Use English. All right. If the machine features a website, make sure that those are presented in a realistic way. Websites make sense and has a specific purpose. Do not use the lorem ipsum to fill the pages. All right. Make sure that the machine name matches the host name. Okay. Please don't use the following characters in the administrator's password. So we know that. Okay. Here's more insightful information, Linux specific requirements. Okay, redirect any history files to the dev null. And in this case, unless needed by the exploitation vector of the files to the root user. So if we don't see this, then we're likely looking for an exploitation vector for that. So that's interesting. You can keep note of that. All right, so here's the nitty gritty, the best practices for the HackThebox machines. So try to keep the machines realistic where possible. Try to have the exploited code exist for a valid reason. Don't include things like the to-do text on a web server. Don't include rabbit holes without any good reason. All right, here we go. Make sure that any hashes crack in under 5 minutes with hashcat and rocku text if they are intended to be cracked. If they are intended to be cracked with some other method, not straight rocku, include hints to indicate the method. Another great guideline. So if you're brute forcing a password and it's taken forever, you might be on the wrong path. HackThebox passwords are designed to be doable with common tools like hashcat in a reasonable time frame. Save yourself some hours by checking the requirements before going down that rabbit hole. When picking passwords that are not intended to be cracked, please pick a strong passphrase, something solid but also not that hard to type. Okay. Make sure web directories are easily found with directory busting tools and common word lists like directory list 2.3 medium or small. So that's another great little piece of information that we know going forward. Do not include anything inappropriate, trolly, offensive, political, or insulting. Don't require brute forcing other than the above without talking to the HTB staff. Okay. Make history immutable, redirect to dev null if this does not affect the path of the machine. Okay. Run Linux priv checker, linenum, and linpeas or equivalent to confirm that there isn't any unintentional vulnerability or exploit. So it looks like a hardening method. Don't use potential unstable elements that may degrade user experience in a shared environment. Example, a web app where a key page can be removed, or a service exploit that will crash the web server, RDP access, or a volatile exploit. All right, so here we go. Here's another piece of interesting information that I found. The difficulty. So select the difficulty based on the following criteria. Typically, for easy boxes, they are in 2 to 3 steps, okay? And a CVE with a script or a metasploit without modification, a clear path from context with hints, and no rabbit holes. So no binary exploitation, and only the most basic scripting is required for easy boxes. And then the other thing is the medium boxes, typically around 3 steps. Custom exploitation, but pretty straightforward. Path clear from context with hints, and no rabbit holes. And that's generating simple scripts. So now getting into the hard boxes, typically 3 to 5 steps, but can be more. Custom exploitation by chaining together different vulnerabilities and complex concepts. More enumeration is allowed, though don't include pointless rabbit holes. Okay. And now for the insane one. Typically many steps, 5+, but can be as short as 3 really hard steps. Anything goes as far as exploitation. Rabbit holes are allowed, but hopefully for a purpose. Don't just make things hard for the sake of being hard. So those are some highlights from 2 of these blog posts. Whether you're trying to build the right mindset or understand what to look for in a HackThebox or try a hack machine, these tips were incredibly valuable to me. Hopefully they'll be valuable to you. Take these insights to heart and it'll save you a ton of time and frustration. And if this breakdown helped, hit that like button, drop a comment with any questions or experiences that you've had, and don't forget to subscribe for more hacking tips, HackThebox walkthroughs, and all things hacking. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.